Hello, thrill seekers. It's Chris here. I am at Indiana Beach here in Monticello, Indiana, giving you an update on a couple different things, starting first with the triple loop or American dryer looping or whatever they decide to call it. Some people wanted to know exactly what was going on currently with the coaster, and you can see here that we have the 3 loops up. We have 4 different sections up over here. That includes the dry tire or lift hill, which I'll zoom in here on a second. And then you have the second track piece, and if you know exactly how the coaster is laid out, you'll know that it kind of goes into a counterclockwise layout. So it's going to start with a dry tire lift hill, and then it's going to go through the different sections, first starting off with 1 loop and then going back around and hitting 2 loops. And there's various sections. It's going to have a lot of, basically, you're going to feel a lot of laterals and a lot of G's on this coaster, especially around the actual loops. But you can see here they have the different sections getting ready to set up. Now here's the thing I find interesting here. I imagine these sections will probably be replaced, unless these are fine. I don't know. I'm not an expert at that or anything like that, but you can see the different sections and pieces here. And then you have these white support pieces. I don't know if they're in good condition or what's going on with those, but you can see they do set up the different sections here. And then you can see the dry tire lift hill. And as you can see here, I'm zooming in right here so you can see all the different sections that's set up. And these are the different pieces set up on this. And you can see these are going to be some of the lateral moments that you're going to experience. These other sections are going to be set up. They might be redoing a couple of different pieces on this, so this is not going to be the final outcome of it. But I'm currently just on county property. Is county road. There's no traffic or anything like that, but I like to advise of that because don't step foot on private property, right? So this is going to be one of the final brake runs, and then it's going to go into the station, and then from there they're going to dispatch up the dry tire lift hill. Now there are some people that actually rode this coaster in Mexico, but I have not. And for those of you that have been commenting and following the progress on our channel, we thank you a lot. We're actually getting ready to go through a lot of changes here, not like bad changes or anything on Midwest Coaster fans, but we will be changing over to a better format here in 2022. So I'm going to go down here and get you some good video of this area over here so you can see more of that. I'm kind of getting a more thorough video today because I know the last ones were kind of short. So let's go ahead and go down a little further and check out other sections and other things going on with Indiana Beach. So I did have a question on what was going on over here. You can see different sections of a ride that was possibly also relocated from Mexico as well. And I'm going to zoom in over here so you can see this piece over here. So I got asked about that, and you can kind of see it vaguely over here. I'm going to take pictures of it so you can see it. And then this piece right here as well, I believe, belongs to that. And you can comment below what ride that originally was. Looks like they are putting a fencing around this too, so you can see the fencing that's going to go around this. This is pretty standard for coasters in the United States. It's just to prevent people from going into the restricted area of the coaster. But looks like that section is going to be red. That's the red fencing. And then obviously red, white, and blue for the coaster. White supports and blue track. Look at that. Looks beautiful though. Yeah, you can definitely see it right here. So there is the fencing. I'm gonna go down a little further, see if I get more views of it. You can see a different track section piece and another ride right there as well. Okay, now we're going over to the Steel Hawk. As you know, it's been repainted. These are the different areas. I believe this has been already completely repainted. They might have a couple sections left, but you can see from the last update, they almost have it all complete. I think besides a couple other maybe patches that they need to repaint, but it looks great, and you can see that from here. And then coming over here, this is going to be some pieces of different flat rides, and you have, you know, boat lift over there, Steel Hog ride vehicle. But as I zoom in over here, I am seeing the top part for Condor, sorry, not Contour, and you can see that right there. So there's different pieces scattered throughout this area, and you can see the balloon ride as well right there. Right.
Stop, man.
Okay, so this is going to conclude this current update. This is the Riviera Resort that Indiana Beach took over. I think they're remodeling that. So they are definitely working on that right now. And you're going to take one last look at the triple loop American Dryer looping. And that concludes our update here. And today is December 19th, 2021. We will be back in a couple weeks. Maybe something will change, maybe something won't. But we'll give you an update here on this channel. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share for future content that'll drop down on this channel. Have a great one, and happy holidays.